Hi, hello, friends. Welcome to New Tech Learner. I'm Yorana. Today we are going to learn how to get an input from user and perform some tasks with an example. So let's get started. First, how will you assign a values to a variable? You need to enter a variable name called x and assigning equal to and values. For an example, x equal to input of open brackets and close brackets. Now, print x. You will see the output as empty because here the x values is null. Look carefully at the output. You see the cursor blinking. That means user need to enter the values to it. So just enter 8 and press. Now you see the output of x is 8. Let me explain what happened here, just watch carefully. Before that, I need to enter some words to print. That inside the print, just open the double quotes and enter x value is. Now again run your code. You can see the blink option in that, press and type 8. Now you see the output is x value is 8. Now I explain this. Yeah. From here, x asking the input from the user, and x allocates some memory space for that. Now when the user press the blinking cursor on output and type 8, the 8 value is assigned to x, and the x stores the value of 8. Yeah. Like this you can get a values to a user and assign it to a variable. We can do another example for this. Type y equals to input of, and in the next line print y, and run the program. You can see the blinking cursor on it. Type 9 and press enter. You see the output of b is 9. Like you can get an input as string values. For an example, type z equals to input of, and in the next line print and double quotes. Inside the z values is, and after the quotes, enter z. Now you see the blinking cursor on it, and type hello and enter. You see the output like the z values is hello. You know, like this you can get an input from the user, but it defaults in that string variable. Just check it out. Type a equals to input of, and print inside the double quotes of the a value is, and run your program, and you see the blinking cursor. Type welcome. You can see the output of this as the a value is welcome. From this, type the code of print type of a. Now run the program. You can see the blinking cursor. Type welcome and press enter. The output of this is the a value is welcome and class str. It's correct, no? Now get the another value by number. From this I run the code again. Now, you see the blinking cursor of this, and type 5 and press enter. Now you see the output like the a value is 5 and class str. It's wrongly showing. Let me explain this clearly. When Python gets the input default by string variable. So that's only the output is like an str for a number. To resolve this issue, the typecasting works here. If you didn't know the typecasting, just watch our previous video for that. I will provide that video link in the description. You can watch that video fully to know about the Python typecasting. Here, if you want to get an input from user as a string, you can use the default syntax as input of. But if you want to get an input from user as a number, you can use the int keyword for that. For an example, type b equals to int of input of and type print inside the double quotes of the b value is. After that type b, you will see the blinking cursor on it. Type 10. You can see the output like the b value is 10. You can check the data type for that. Type print type of b. Now you see the output of the b value is 10. And the type is class int. By this way you can solve this issue. Like that you can enter the English sentence in the input option also. Let me explain this. Type c equals to int of input of and type the double quotes. And type enter the value of c and type print. And inside the double quotes, the value of c is. After that type c. Now, run your code and see what happens. The output is showing that enter the value of c. And then the cursor is blinking. Just go and type 20 and enter it. And then you see the value of c is 20. It's nice, no? By this way also you can put an English sentence in the double quotes. By the time of getting input from the user. Let's finish all this one. Now you know how to get the input from the user. So let us solve some problems. So the problem number 1 is get an input from the English, Tamil, Python, and Java marks from the user. Before solving this problem, you need to pause the video and solve it by yourself. If you face any issue, come back to my video. Let's resolve this problem. I think you all done. Now first, type English equals to int of input. Inside the double quotes you type enter the English marks and type Tamil equals to int of input. Inside the double quotes you type enter the Tamil marks. Type Python equals to int of input. Inside the double quotes you type enter the Python marks. Type Java equals to int of input. Inside the double quotes you type enter the Java marks. And then type print inside the double quotes the English marks is. And then Type print. Inside the double quotes. The Tamil marks is. And then. Type print. Inside the double quotes. The Python marks is. And then. Type print. Inside the double quotes. The Java marks is. And then run your code. And. Type the relevant marks. First type English mark as 78 and type Tamil mark as 99 and type Python mark as 100 and type Java mark as 33. By this, you can solve this problem. By this way, you can get the input from the user. And typecasting also performs well in there. So, that's all for today's video. So stay tuned for next video. Please subscribe my channel for more tech-related content and learning programming language. Thank you for your time.